Hi everyone, it's a whole new week and I have new cards for you. Before I get started, I had some questions through Messenger and I thought I would tackle that. So I've been using different decks for Halloween, tarot decks, and I enjoy doing that for the holiday and it kind of mixes things up and keeps it all fresh for me. However, when you are doing readings, it is typical that you have different decks for different things. So like my Mystic Dreamer deck is my go-to deck for readings for other people. I tend to get really clear messages using this deck. I use a Halloween tarot at Halloween because it's fun, and sometimes I do have people who want, lighthearted, fun readings, and it's really fun for the season. Today I'm going to be reading from the Dark Wood Tarot, which is also very Halloween feeling. Looks like Little Red Riding Hood. Anyway, I thought that would be fun for tonight. I also have the Good Tarot, which has a mantra. So I use this for those year ahead readings that I'll be doing very soon, starting in December, so that you get a card for every month plus a mantra for the year. So anyway, that's all to come very soon. But I thought I would just let you know that it's okay to use more than one deck, and you can also, decide what your deck is going to be used for. That can help you tap in as well. All right, so I don't want to delay anymore. My primary guide, Morgan, drew our cards. Super 7 stone on the pendulum. Let's see what we got. Remember, this is the Darkwood Tarot. So first up, Temperance. All right. Aren't these cards beautiful? They're a little bit, sorry about the glare from the light. But anyway, Temperance is always, I always think of this as the Patience card. This is Major Arcana, so it's events coming up this week. And the Temperance card is almost always, you've got somebody with 2 cups and they're trying to get an even amount of fluid in each cup. It's almost impossible. And so it's all about balance and moderation. So that's why it's often comes up in readings as patience, wait until the time is right. I'm so sorry about the puppy. So anyway, this week, be sure that you try to balance things out. Eat enough, sleep enough, exercise enough. It'll probably make sense by the end of the week why it was so important that we find our balance this week. All right. Next up, we have the 3 of Wands. So Wands, remember, is the element of fire. It's taking action and getting things done. I love on this one that she also has bats flying around. So basically, the 3 of Wands is about choosing a direction. So there could be 3 different activities coming. 3 different activities coming up this week that all require your attention, but you need to choose which direction you're going to go this week. Otherwise, you spin your wheels and you don't get anything done. So be sure this week that you make a choice and choose that direction and walk that path. All right. And finally, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Wands, these go really well together because Knight, I love his fearsome horse. It really is very Halloween themed, huh? So anyway, Knights rush in where others fear to tread. So when this Knight of Wands comes up, it's about an action, and you tend to rush in without having a plan, whereas that 3 of Wands is asking you to make that choice. So this week we're getting strong energy of that. We're probably going to have a lot of activities and we're going to feel like we need to do them all right now. And that's when that Temperance card comes into place, right? Be sure that you're taking enough time to eat enough, drink enough, sleep enough, all that kind of thing. And then don't run yourself ragged. Make a plan, right? Make a plan and make a decision on which thing's going to get top priority. Then I had Morgan draw an oracle card from the Halloween Oracle, which is very beautiful and spooky. Let's see what we got. The Veil. So in this deck, the Veil is all about the future and seeing into the future, and you can see that she is blindfolded. And so you can take this a lot of different ways, but what I got as soon as I flipped that card over was stop worrying about the future and live in the present, right? That is so hard, especially for me. I struggle with that as well. And again, that Temperance card comes in that if we have patience and balance, and then we won't be so worried about the future, because the future does blindfold us a little bit. We don't know what's coming, but we tend to ruin the present by worrying what's coming in the future, right? So those two are definitely working together. So to wrap up, I just showed you the Temperance card. We're going to have balance this week. Strive for that. It will really help you get through. The Three of Wands, we're at the start of an activity cycle, getting things done, and you need to choose a direction. Which one is going to get your focus this week, right? And the Knight of Wands. So you're going to want to rush in on all three projects, but try to make a plan so that you can stay balanced and get it done, right? And finally, our oracle card is the Veil. Watch out for the future. It's always a little bit shadowy. We don't know what's ahead. So try really hard this week to stay in the present and not be quite so concerned about what's coming up in the future. All right. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic week. Please like the video so that YouTube will show it more, and please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a reading, and feel free to share it so your friends can get a free reading. Also, if you ever need a one-on-one reading, I do those through Zoom worldwide, and I would love to pull cards for you. It's a 30-minute one-on-one reading, and there is a link down below for you to click that and get more information and get on my schedule. I know I still have a couple spots open for this week, so if you want some inspiration and insight, hit me up. There's also a coffee link there if you just want to give me a tip to help me get my Starbucks tea. Yay! It always makes my day. You can hit that anytime and leave me a tip. And finally, there is a link at the bottom for my Patreon where I share works in progress that I'm working on that aren't even out yet, and you can read scenes. I also mail out all kinds of goodies to my patrons, so if you want to get involved over there, you can. You can also follow it for free and still get those sneak peeks, and I would be happy to see you there. Thanks so much, you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. I will see you next week right here. Bye-bye.